What's going on, guys? It's me, Jason. Welcome back to the channel. Today we're going to be watching Trenton Simpson, the Clemson linebacker who stands 6'3", 230 pounds. He has good eyes. He has an elite ability to track offensive players in the backfield and fight through traffic to make tackles. Top-notch sideline to sideline speed. He has a few sacks in his college career, 6 being the most in one season. But that doesn't mean he's a refined pass rusher. We'll talk about that. I think he has okay hand usage, but he does disengage well. And again, he's an athletic freak, but production just is not there. The most solo tackles he's had in a season is 42, which is absurd, which is insanely low for a linebacker. And I think he struggles with finishing against the run as well. But you see the athleticism, you see that speed, you see the ability to disengage, and it has to make you excited. So we're going to break down about, 5 or 6 of his plays here. Just talk about some of the good things that he does on tape. Before we do, though, make sure you guys hit that thumbs up, that subscribe button, notification bell as well. I do appreciate it. Let's get into it. Alrighty, so throughout this video, Trenton Simpson is going to be number 22, by the way. So here he is right here on this particular play here. So we're going to run the play. It's going to be a little run on the inside here by Notre Dame. He's going to disengage and make that tackle, a hellacious tackle, might I add. But again, he gets contact here. There's contact. He completely disengages, keeps his eyes up and on the back. He disengages, grabs that defender by the right shoulder pad, pulls him right down to the ground. It's a great tackle, no horse collar, smart football player. And when he gets hands on you, you're going down. And the Notre Dame back learned that. Good play. One of my favorite plays here. I love tackles like this because, everybody doesn't have to wrap up, but just that strength to grab him by his shoulder pad with one hand and just pull him down to the ground, that's freakish. That's freakish athleticism, freakish strength. So this next play here we're going to watch is actually going to be he's actually going to blitz, by the way, number 22 here. So we'll break that play down very quickly. And so for me, this is where I think he thrives in terms of his ability as a blitzer in terms of getting sacks, right? Like, I don't think he's a super refined pass rusher, but I do think like the speed to get through this gap here this quickly. So by the time the quarterback even turns around, right, there's nothing between the quarterback and Trenton Simpson because he's that quick to get off of his block and to shoot the gap. So he shoots the gap, the ball is caught, but it's not on him. It's not his job to cover the tight end out of the backfield. It is his job to blitz on this particular play, which he takes a step inside, gets the guard here or the tackle here to bite, which is what happens. Quarterback turns around, right in his face. Does a good job here. Again, smart football player. Don't hit the quarterback. Just get your hands up, try to deflect the ball. Ball's not deflected. Ball's caught. Whatever. It's still a good rep by Trenton Simpson. So this next play here we're going to watch is actually going to be him disengaging, and he's going to run to the edge here. That is that's legit speed. That's legit speed. So the tight end here is actually going to get up to the second level, get hands on him, actually have a solid anchor too. Trenton Simpson isn't rocking him back. Trenton Simpson, he does throw him to the side, completely throws the tight end to the ground. Gets the defender, pushes him out of bounds for a small gain there. Again, he is a linebacker that has no issue setting the edge, right? You're not going to outrun him to the edge. And I think one of the things that he does well that a lot of linebackers don't do is, like, when he gets blocked here, right? I think he does a really good job of not overreacting, right? Because he is blocked, but look at his helmet, look at his eyes. His eyes are focusing on this back, right? So he understands that it's my job to disengage and get this. So really, the blocker is irrelevant to Trenton Simpson, right? Because he's so quick, he can completely disengage. So now that blocker thinks he has him, but he doesn't. Trenton just throws him to the side, rips him, and then just chases down the running back. You can't really do anything when you're facing someone that athletic, especially when you had a good anchor at the tight end position. Solid play there. Very good play. So again, this next play here, here's Trenton Simpson. We're going to watch him again run to the edge as we'll run the play here very quickly. He's going to read. He's going to diagnose. He's going to run to the edge, force the back out of bounds, right? Now, I want you to watch where he starts, right? So first, he does a really good job, because it's zone, of keeping his eyes fixated on the quarterback, right? So once the quarterback fires that ball, he, again, shoots out of that gap, right? So he's here. Just watch him. His closing speed is one of the best in the entire class at any position. This is a linebacker. He lowers the boom, pushes him out of bounds, pushes him into the Clemson bench, I should say, running at full speed. This is a guy that if you give him the opportunity to run, to just run, that's it. If he has no contact and you blitz him or you run him sideline to sideline, he's going to have 100 tackles in the NFL, because he is a guy that has some athleticism and some speed that even some running backs don't have. Good play there. Good play. The next play here we're going to watch is actually going to be our last play, but it's a play that I put in here because me personally, I love when players try to affect the game in different ways, right? So we watched it on the second play where he did rush the gap and get his hands up. Well, in this particular play here, he's going to be rushing through a gap, right, between the center and the guard. So what's going to happen is he's going to take that step. They're going to run a stunt, and now he's going to go backside through this gap. And what's going to happen is he has that closing speed, but he understands that, oh, I'm not going to be able to get to the quarterback because he's already releasing the ball. So what he does is he puts that arm up, forces an incompletion. That's what you want to see. Like when you get blocked, just because you're blocked doesn't mean you're out of the play. Find another way to affect the play. Drive the lineman back. Get your hands up. Do something. You can always affect the play. If you're blocked, it doesn't matter. You're not being buried into the ground. You can move your hands. And I think a lot of players don't, but I think with Trenton Simpson, he affects the game. He's fast, and he has supreme athleticism. And if you're a coach that's gonna, like, if you're an athletic, if you run like more of an athletic defense, San Francisco doesn't need linebackers, but if you're running a defense like San Francisco's or like Dallas or like Philadelphia, where everything is fast, it's a fast defense, everybody's flying around. This is your guy. This is the guy that you want, because this guy, while the tackle production isn't there, you can teach somebody how to tackle. You can't teach somebody how to run fast. He can run fast. Very good football player. One of the better linebackers in this class. I believe me personally, I think it's a weaker class for linebackers. But he, in my opinion, probably the best one. He's a damn good football player. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. Hit that thumbs up, that subscribe button, notification bell as well. I do appreciate it. Tell somebody about the channel, as the channel is always growing. And as always, y'all take care.